Sandeep Tripathi, bringing into the conversation here. Another pertinent point that was raised by Prime Minister Modi during the press conference was a discussion on terrorism, and secondly, he spoke about how extremist forces should not be allowed to use democratic countries to undermine other democracies. And of course, that was a signal to Khalistanis operating out of the United Kingdom. Do you feel that somewhere India may have been able to leverage the free trade agreement to come to some sort of a logical conclusion on a plan of action as far as Khalistani extremism operating out of UK soil is concerned?
First of all, thank you so much for having me in this show. And yes, I do agree with you that on behalf of the FTA, Free Trade Agreement, Prime Minister Modi also has clarified that the soil should not be allowed to any kind of anti-India sentiment, especially Khalistani movement, because we have seen the kinds of some voices that are taking place in UK, and we have seen in the last Canada. But Canada has realized seriously, and now it was the right time to send a message to UK also that it is okay. It is very historic day for us to finalize agreement, free trade agreement. But at the same time, there are some political questions like Khalistani movement, and the kind of voices are there. They are protesting, they are disrupting. So it was a signal to UK authority that you must stop, you must control, you must monitoring this kind of sentiment that are taking place against India in UK. The first is. Second point is, which is most important, which I'd like to make here, that this free trade agreement, we need to keep in mind that we live, I am totally agree with my co-panelists that we live in an era of highly turmoil, immense economic turmoil ecosystem. We live in an era where we need to a free market. We need to have a freedom from trade war. We need to want freedom from protectionism. We need to somehow have a freedom from a kind of insecurity that has in US politics. So see, last 4 months has been a very serious and concern for the entire global order. The kind of politics, the kind of Trump disorder, the kind of Trump politics is taking place. It is serious concern not only for the liberal economy but entire the ecosystem of global politics. See, US politics, because you need to see this trade agreement, the context is very important. And I absolutely agree with my co-panelists that we forget about the Brexit era. It's okay, the post-Brexit UK, was looking for a market like India as a growth engine. India is a very fertile demography, very sustainable and very, you can say, a stable market we have, the kind of stable market we have. And emerging economy, that is all the fact. But the most important point that a classical ally, a very perpetual classical ally of the Eurocentric order like UK, France, Australia, Japan, they all are under the stress. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. No, see, the world politics should not be run this kind of one-man reality. So
yes.
Trump is not posturing like US president the entire history. He is showing the one-man reality so that he will come and make announcement, okay, I will impose 100%, 200% tariff if you will join this camp and that camp. This is not the politics, my dear friend. And last, see, this point, that's why Indian Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister has clearly categorized that this is historic. Why this is historic?
Yes.
Why this is historic? Because it ensures both sides double contribution convention agreement.
Okay.
That it will ensure social security for both the sides.
Okay. All